Hey, thank you so much for joining me today. Okay, so this is kind of a video on the fly. Um, I was trying to think of what I wanted my next video to be, but I just watched a video on Facebook that really hit me hard, and I want to talk about it, so stay tuned. Living with fibromyalgia is difficult in itself, but what about parenting with fibromyalgia? I was really trying to come up with a new video to upload today, and I saw a little clip on Facebook about a mom talking about the damage she's done to her child. I don't know what damage that is, and I don't know how, but it made me think that this is a big subject when it comes to chronic illness and parenting and pain. And you're going to have to pardon me if I get emotional because this subject hits close to home because I can relate to it so well. I am a mom of two boys, ages 21 and 18, and they are my world, and they've been my world since they've been born. I'm sure you as a mom can relate. I was a stay-at-home mom for many, many, many years, and I had pride in the fact that I was there when they got off the school bus. I was able to take them to school. I was able to go to their school functions. I was able to go to hockey games, hockey practices. Um, I was able to keep up with all the demands of parenting, cleaning the house, keeping the house tidy, running the errands, running my children from here to there, until the pain got so bad that things slowed down for me. I found myself sitting in the recliner more. I found myself laying in the bed more. I found myself having to rely on other people in my family to take my kids where they needed to go and go pick them up. I stopped going to hockey practice and the games. I couldn't keep up with the road trips anymore. I couldn't keep up with the hours sitting there on a bleacher. It just hurt too bad. My youngest son has juvenile RA and has atopic dermatitis. And for many years, the dermatitis got so bad on his feet that his feet cracked and bled, and there would be huge patches of sores, and he couldn't barely walk. And I was so sick that I couldn't take him to his doctor's appointments. I couldn't sit there with him during his infusions. I relied on my mom and my husband to do that. The house slowly started to really not get dirty, but untidy, and I wasn't keeping up with my end of the bargain when it came to being a stay-at-home mom. Things just drastically slowed down. I've made many mistakes being a parent, as we all do. My kids have seen me have reactions to medication that I wish they never saw. My children have lived through seeing their mom go to a psychiatric unit because a doctor at a hospital felt it was okay to do that to a person because they had a reaction to a medication. And it hurts me so badly that my kids have seen me fall apart and not be as strong as I could be. But over time, I realized that I'm not a bad mom. I'm sick, and it's out of my control. I used to beat myself up all the time. You're not worthy. You're a bad mom. You're a bad wife. You're a bad daughter. You're a bad friend. And I beat myself up constantly. I measured love in what I could do, not what I could give. As my children gotten older, They come to me and they say, Mom, what can I do? Are you okay? Can I get you anything? They sit with me when I've been in my worst pain and rubbed my back and just talked to me and loved on me. And I used to feel guilty about that because I used to think my kids shouldn't have to be doing this with me. I should be doing it with them. And I just bullied myself all the time. I want you to know that you're not a bad mom. You're not lazy. You're not inadequate. You're doing the best that you know how to do with the tools that you have. And as soon as my boys grew up and started to check on me and have empathy for me, I realized then that I've done something right. My kids are going to learn how to have empathy for other people, and they do have empathy for other people, and that is huge to me. It shows me that I have done something right as a mother, and that they don't see what I've done as mistakes, but just as life. And I want you to know that your children do not value material wealth. They value your time. Find something you can do with your kids that you can sit down and do with them. If they're young, coloring, Play-Doh, building things, board games. If they're older, sit down and talk with them about what's going through their day and have great conversations with them. Ultimately, our kids just want our time. They don't look at us and say, oh, she's sick, she's a bad mom. They look at us and say, wow, what a woman she is to deal with this every single day. They're going to see how strong you are. Please don't bully yourself. Please don't do that to yourself, because then you're showing your children how to treat themselves. Show them the positives. Show them what things can be done. And I promise you, at the end of the day, you're not a bad mom. You're doing the best that you know how to do. So thanks for listening today. Sorry I got emotional. It's near and dear to my heart. Please subscribe to my channel. Help me reach more women and men with this illness who suffer daily. I want to reach as many people as I can. So please subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know how I'm doing. And I'll catch you on the next video. Thanks for helping me change the face of fibromyalgia.